As many people may already know, Halo has some pretty cool weapons, one of which I'll be talking about today, and sort of a history/review of the weapon throughout the Halo's lifespan. Keep in mind, I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter, so if I miss anything, it's probably because I did not feel that it was that important to talk about. Okay, so the Needler has been kind of a staple of the Halo games, with it being probably the most memorable weapon in Halo due to its just awesome art style and look. I mean, just look at it. And not only do the spikes coming out of the top look really great, they also are ammo, which means like the gun changes look every time you shoot. Halo Combat Evolved is where this gun story begins, with it mostly being used as a close range weapon, and it was really large compared to its Halo 2 and 3 counterpart. It also had a bluer tint to it on the spikes, with this changing to the now known pink tint since Halo 2. In Combat Evolved, this gun was far less accurate than the other games and was also worse at a range compared to, say, like Halo 3 Needler. Even with some of those shortcomings, this gun was lethal at a close range and was a sure way to pick up a free kill if you could just land a couple of the heat-seeking shots with a combo. Halo 2 brought some of the changes to the table, with the most notable being the pink tint added to the spikes, the added aggressive follow feature where the needles would track even faster, and possibly the best addition was dual wielding. And when I talk about combos and tracking, this weapon basically has it where if you hit enough spikes, they kind of combine and explode, and it's a kill. Like, it will 100% kill when it explodes. So that's what I'm talking about when I say combo. Now, when I say dual wielding, this weapon felt great. Now, it could be a little OP at times, with kill time being very fast when dual wielding, and definitely some balance issues. But I mean, just look at how cool the dual wielding this weapon is. Then Halo 3 had to come along and ruin the fun. I will say it was sad to see the Needler go in dual wielding, but god dang, the Halo 3 graphics did this thing well. It looks great, and possibly my favorite style out of all the Needlers. I will say the later 4 and 5 Needlers looked a little bit more sleek and kind of like dangerous, but I think the Halo 3 one still looks really, really cool. Halo 3 also decreased the magazine size by almost half, with it now being 19. But in return, the rate of fire was dramatically increased, along with the speed of the needles with following. Now, I'm just going to cut straight to the Halo Reach with the Needler. The new look was not bad, with Bungie giving it a sharper look and brought it back to the Combat Evolved feel with the shape and even the melee animation, which I think is pretty cool, with being able to melee and with the spikes that are on the gun. They also upped the magazine size to 24, along with increasing the rate of fire, but in return made it so that the Spartans' shields had to be down before the combo explosion could happen. Now, Halo 4, at first glance, it doesn't look too bad. And I personally like the taller, more menacing looking spikes, but what did they do with the sound effect? It went from this to this. Now, maybe I'm crazy, but the last one sounded like glass screeching and was not appealing whatsoever. And the first one sounded authentic and alien-like, because, you know, it's an alien weapon. They also added bloom to the gun, which makes no sense due to the fact that it has heat-seeking projectiles, but whatever. Other than that, they added back the ability to have a combo with shields intact, and they also decreased the magazine size to 22. But yeah, the look of the Halo 4 one was okay, not bad, but the sound was just terrible. Last, and definitely least, Halo 5. I will give 3 for 3 props for making the sound a little bit better than before. I'm not a 3 for 3 hater, so I will give them props for this. They fixed the sound issue that the Halo 4 Needler had. And it looks like the gun has better range to it than the previous titles. They also increased the clip size to 30, allowing for like a way more lethal experience while using this weapon. And even when you can just see it shooting, it looks a little bit more clean and straight compared to the other ones that are more spread out. Overall, this weapon has gone through a lot and is remembered for its uniqueness and sandbox possibility with the combos. When I say it's one of the most well-known weapons, I mean it. I have people that I know that don't even play Halo, but they know what this weapon looks like just because it's so unique compared to the other weapons. If I had to choose between the best and the worst, I would have to give the best to Halo 3 due to the great look and sound. And using it felt really nice compared to, say, the Halo 4 one, in my opinion. Then in last place, it would have to be Halo 4, solely based off of the sound. I mean, I really hate that sound. Overall, it's not too big of a difference gameplay than like a Halo 5 or Reach one, but the sound is just terrible. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and make sure to sub and like the video if you want more. Keep in mind, I'm just another Halo fan, and I'm well aware that I got some terrible takes, so don't be afraid to let me know in the comments below. Alright, peace.